Hello, hello, lovelies. My fellow amazing, beautiful mystics, energetic beings. How are you? This is Alora Mystique, and I am coming to you with a very, very brief, short video because it has been a busy day, and like many, I am about to engage in doing some work for this lovely full moon and spring equinox portal that we have going on prior to a class I had this evening. So I really just wanted to take a moment to drop in and say, hey, y'all, hey, because it's been a few weeks, a little while, and I thank everyone who subscribed and who continues to support my page, and know that I will be doing some lovely, great giveaways very soon. I actually have decided I would love to get to 100 subscribers. So as soon as I will be doing some giveaways with that, so look out for that very soon. But today I really just wanted to come in to check in and to say, happy super moon, super full moon, and spring equinox to everyone. And while I'm not going to go into a lot of detail for what those represent, because this video can't be too long. And if you follow me, which you should by now, follow me. And if not, go and follow me for sure on Facebook and Instagram, which is also Realm of the Mystic, MYSTIK, exact name. And I posted a lot of information there on the spring equinox. I've posted a lot about the Mercury Retrograde. I've posted a lot about the super moon. And so all these energies are definitely syncing together, are running together, are aligning right, is, as I usually say, mother popping. And so, so I really just wanted to come in for a lot of people and a lot of cultures. The spring equinox, the first day of spring, is actually considered New Year's and is celebrated as today. And while I celebrate in January, because I've explained to you guys before, I'm not missing that portal. I also do acknowledge, call forth, and respect the new beginnings that comes with the spring equinox and how that is in sort a new year. And so I do align with that as well. And I do celebrate that and acknowledge the power of what this day represents, the energy that it holds, all that spring represents, which is all about newness, fresh starts, new beginnings. The earth is shifting, so the energy changes so much around this time. We see the flowers are blooming, the trees are and I'm an allergy girl, so as much as it still can be troublesome for me, and I'm working on transmuting my allergies and healing that, but I still look upon the springtime with adoration. Because it's just something about the energy that's in the air. So I really just wanted to come on quickly and say Happy New Year and Spring Equinox to you all. And a couple quick, very quick tips. If you have not done anything with the moon, I actually started my work on yesterday, and so this is a perfect time to do heavy release work. If you still have things that you need to transmute, to heal, to remove, to banish away, to release, this is a super moon. So you can definitely utilize that super full moon energy to do that, and do a great full release of any of those things. And remember that this does not have to be just emotional. It could be people, things, circumstances, things in your generational line. Like I am actually going to be doing and doing some healing work as well, because it's about just releasing and removing. So just think about what that means. It doesn't have to be one thing that's not in the box. And so as you release and you remove, which I started yesterday because I actually wanted to do some release work prior to some other work that I'm doing today. But as I've always said to you guys, you're kind of good 2 days before, 2 days after, definitely with the moon energy. Technically, I say 3, but we're going to say 2 to be safe. And then with the spring energy, it's going to be evident. So you have time to definitely align with that and to make some shifts. So it's not too late for you to do some release work. And so like I am, like I say, doing some work on not just releasing things around me that are in the environment or space is also going to be about releasing things from my ancestral lineage and line and doing some healing work. And then what I am doing today is definitely starting to call forth that new energy, the new beginnings, the freshness, the positive energy, replacing everything that I released and banished with something else. Also, I tend to put out there that this energy is transmuted, or when I release things, that it is transmuted so that I can call all my energy and power back to me in alignment with my divinity, my higher purpose, myself. And that's a great thing for you guys that you can do as well. It's been such a long day, y'all. Let's see what else. If you moon water, I'm a fan of the moon water. You guys know this. If you did not watch my previous video, please go and watch that about the super moon. I think it says super moon and harnessing moon energy or something like that, because even though it was also about, I forgot what else was going on at that time, you can utilize that now. It's a great time to charge up some water with both energies present. A great time to charge up your crystals and your stones with both energies present, and to store and to harness the energy that's currently operating and circulating around, and to be able to use that as you continue to release and continue to manifest and to call things forward and plant those seeds and to harvest all of the things that you are looking to manifest. So definitely, consider doing that as well. I think that'll be great. And you can use that water in your healing baths, when you're doing your spring cleanings, to clean your space, washing your doors, washing your floors. You can utilize the water in that. You can chart, if it's a crystal that aligns with that, you can also put the crystal in the water as well. If not, it's fine. You can still use the water. So there's a lot of things that you can do with this energy and this portal. And so I just really wanted to say, hey, and to make sure that you guys aren't missing that, and to know if you don't do it today, that's okay. You still have days, even with the full moon. From what I've seen, it was yesterday and today with the moon, and tomorrow that it kind of started getting in at 90% and above. And so I feel like right today and tomorrow are the strongest days. Today, I believe it's in Virgo, and then tomorrow it's in Libra. I've posted a lot regarding that. And then again, spring equinox is upon us. And if you can, be outside and ground, connect with nature, call in that energy, sun gaze, sunbathe, be safe, be careful, do not damage your eyes, stare directly in the sun, all that good stuff, but just to soak up the energy that is currently circulating and around. It's amazing. And I was having a day today where it was a challenging, started out to be a little bit of a challenging day, and I had to quickly transmute and shift that. And so one way I did that was to make the intention that it was going to be what I wanted it to be. And it did. It aligned with that, but also was to transmute some of that energy utilizing nature with my allergies and all. And so if I can do it, you can do it. But yes, so quick video. I will be back coming to you guys very soon. I have some things I want to talk to you about, actually, with getting into some gift stuff. There's a couple housekeeping things we kind of need to talk about as well. I want to do some giveaways on the page, just to say thank you for supporting me, and the universal law of reciprocity, right? And so please continue to share and like and subscribe. I definitely want to get this to 100 subscribers. That's my first target goal, and it's going to be amazing. I know we're on our way. And I just really do thank you all. I've had such positive feedback from the majority of people with my videos, and just regarding the content. And I really do thank you for being with me. There's a million people on YouTube and on social media that I know is out there. So the fact that you take the time out to connect with me means a lot, because it is connection. We do connect via social media as well. And I know that, and I tend to also sometimes be driven by what I'm feeling, what I'm picking up on. And so these last couple of weeks have been a lot, right? And so just because, I'm going through my own ascension process. And so, but I definitely want to share some of that personal experience with you guys. So to do that very soon as well. So I'm gonna do a live. I never did live on YouTube before, but I would love to do that. I operate better at night though, so that's the thing. But again, do not miss this opportunity if you can to align with this energy. If there are things that have been coming up for you within I'm watching the time, the retrograde, this is the perfect time again to release those things and understand that to ignore something is not to heal something. So I do want to just make that clear, just to clarify that, because a lot of times we think, oh, I'm not thinking about it, it's not present, it's not in my conscious mind, so it's gone, it's healed, I'm over it, and that's not true. All it has done is become buried in your subconscious. And to be honest with you, the majority of our brain, the majority of our experience, our manifestations, etc., is really driven by our subconscious. We do not use the majority of our brain, and it's not the consciousness that we think is really driving the driving force. And so it's really important to actually not just bury and suppress, but to actually heal and transmute. And so that you have to acknowledge. You have to acknowledge in order to do that. Just ignoring is not the way. You have to acknowledge, you have to accept and make a decision, but make that decision for yourself, not for what your mama say, your daddy say, your church say, what society says. You make a decision for yourself, what works for you and what does not. And if you decide it's something that it does not honor you, and I say honor versus serve because sometimes there's things that serve us because we're in a place of lack or limitation, low vibrations, but that's never honoring. That's not honoring, right? And so for something to honor you, it has a certain energetic attachment and vibration to that. And so if I'm in a place of, for example, if I'm insecure and I'm staying in a relationship because this relationship is making me to a certain degree feel like I'm worthy, the relationship, even if it's toxic, is still serving something at that time. It's not honoring me, but it's still serving something. And so I like to say, let's move to a place of self-honoring because that's different. And so that is the one thing I do want to say. It's just that if there is anything that's been coming up during the retrograde that you have not been dealing with, that you have been ignoring, know that it is still there. It is planted, it is buried, it is growing, it is festering. That everything in the darkness grows and it comes to light. So it is present in your life, whether you realize it, whether you're conscious of it or not. And with all this super energy, this is a great time to release, to transmute, to heal, and to work on that. And to call in the things that you desire, that you want, the newness. Keeping a journal is also great right now. I would really also suggest a tip that if there's something that you can bury or plant, to do it. Whether it's a flower, a plant, intention, a letter, whatever that is, a crystal, I don't know, whatever it is that works for you, to actually bury and plant something and let it just absorb all this energy, this shift and the energy that's circulating right now. And you dig that up later and just look at it, connect with it. And if it's something regarding your intentions and your manifestations, look at what's coming to fruition and all these different things. And so, burying something is not just for things you want to get rid of. It's also for things, like I said, to be planted, to harvest. And so even if you cannot do it outside, get you a pot, some soil, some dirt, bury it, sit it outside, sit it in your home, and just feed it. You feed it energy, you feed it. And that's a great way to also connect with the springtime and the spring equinox and everything that's going on. So yes, I said this is going to be a very short, like 5-minute video, and it turned into almost 15 minutes. So I'm out of here. And I do want to again say thank you. It's Allure Mystique. Please make sure to like, follow, whatever, subscribe. Please check me out on Instagram, Realm of the Mystic. On Twitter, it's Allure Mystique, ALLURAMYSTIQUE. It's Mystic with a K, the same way it is on this channel. I'm also Allure Mystique on Facebook. I would really love it to have your support on the different social media platforms. So I really do want to engage with you guys a little bit more. Connect with you a little deeper, and I have some great things that's going to be upcoming for the YouTube channel and for my pages. And so I thank you. again. And so have a happy, prosperous, and mind you, prosperity is not just money. It can be, but you can be prosperous in anything that you desire and that you call forth to you and that you align with vibrationally. Peace, love, joy, wealth, health, happiness, whatever that is. So I'll send you an abundance, an overflow of prosperity and love, because the universe is limitless and there's enough everything out here for all of us. And I'll be back and I will talk to you soon. Bye.